Hi everybody, this is Cindy, and I'm just messing around with a couple of little projects, and I thought I would show you this one. I got the idea from Kathy at Kathy's Garden. The name of the video was Easy Mass Make Index Card Booklets, and then it was also hashtag Tag Me Tuesday, and I'm sure, you know, if you type that in, you see wonderful, wonderful ideas and lots. So anyway, I just loved the video, so I tried to make some, and I made mine a little different because I didn't want the booklet part. And the booklet part was she added a bunch of like copy dyed papers in here so that, you know, you had lots of pages to work on. So definitely watch her video because it's going to be a little different than mine. But anyway, here's some I've made that are just plain bases. And you basically take a 4x6 index card, and mine just happened to be, you know, lined, but it could have the lines on there. And you glue it on a paper. This is the, what do you call this? Ledger paper, and that's what I'm going to show. Ledger paper, I did music paper, and then there's another music paper one, another music paper one. This one's from a children's book. It was a math book, and another ledger paper one. And then after you cut that out, you can round the corners, and then on the spine, she put a piece of, like, she used 3 different papers, which I did too: book page, music, and then ledger. And then you just take an opposite paper from what your background is here and put a little spine on your card, on your little booklets here. And then I'll show you my finished ones in a second. And something else I did on mine. Okay. And then you add a tab, and then you decorate. So I use Wiltel tabs. She used the different tab punch, which I'm sure some of you have seen. Oh, it's this one, this tab punch that does this one. I didn't like that one. You know why? I thought it was too big, but that's just my taste because I'm kind of weird about stuff like that. So there's mine that are not finished. And then here's 4 that are. And one of these is a little bigger because I think they were postcards. Like you get Avery postcards. You can see it's a little bigger. It's actually 4.5 by 6.5, and I think, you know, Avery, you can get like a package. It's got sheets of them. There's 4 per sheet, and you run them through your printer, and then you can tear them apart. I think that's what these were. I'm not sure. Whatever they were 4.5 by 6.5. They're a little bigger, so it's a whole different look. I think it's just, you know, it's up to you what you want or what you have in your stash. So I decorated these. This one is what I was talking about earlier. I did a little something different on the spine. The math paper was very sturdy, so it didn't need anything to reinforce it. So I just put some lace on there for fun. And then I just decorated it with some items in my stash. And this one, I just had, did the same thing with the lace. And I had a little container that had some images for a prayer journal, so I just put that on there. I put some washi tape because when you make these, this side's going to be upside down. If it's ledger paper, of course, it doesn't matter, but book page, it does. So you could put some paper on there to write on if you want to. It's just up to you. But on this, I had cut people's feet off or something. I think I could see their hand. I don't remember. I cut their heads off. That's what I did. So we just had these floating hands. So I just put some washi to cover that up. So, and these two, I like this image from the top of the math book. So I thought it was real cute, and I have a kind of a goldish tab there. So I was looking for something to go with it, and I thought, why not some stamps? So that brings me to my stamps that I bought. There's a new thrift store in, well, no, new to me, of course. It's been there a while, I'm sure. It's not a thrift store. They call it an antique market. So anyway, it's fun. And I've bought several things, but the thing I loved the most was these stamps. And this is the packages they came in. So they were used. Well, they're all used as far as I know. So that one was 50 cents. I got another one for 50 cents. 130, they're all different, it says, $3. And then this one was $2. And anyway, I just dumped them all in this container right here in front of me. I think you can see that. So I got all those for like $6, which I thought was fun. So anyway, what's even greater than that is tomorrow my mother and my sister and I are going back to that place. And if they had a lot of international stamps, I'm thinking I'm buying every single package. Yep, I am. So I will let you know if I do that. So anyway, I have those. So I found a couple that I thought kind of worked with this image. And then while I was digging through, I found the Horatio Alger one, which is a name of a character from a book written long time ago. I mean, way before most books for children were written. And So pretty famous. I don't know if you've ever heard of him or not. I'll tell you how you might have heard of him. If you ever watched CSI Miami, Horatio Caine, he was Lieutenant Caine, right? His name was Horatio, and he says in one of the episodes he was named after this character. So I thought that was kind of cool. So anyway, when I saw that, I thought, oh, that's a book reading related stamp. So could I find another one? Well, then I found the Library of Congress stamp. So this one I'll put with my books and reading project boxes. This one I probably will put it with I have some for the little golden books, prayer journals, and then just spring and fall ones. I mean spring ones. And then my other ones I'm going to leave here just as I'm working throughout the rest of the year. I can add little focal points to it and they'll be ready to go. So anyway, real quick, what she did, glue. Don't have a glue stick. Okay. Just glue your, I think this is one of the larger ones, the 4.5 by 6.5. So whatever index card you want, just glue it onto, if you can do a straight line of glue. Oh my gosh, come on. Glue it onto some background paper. And it can be anything. It can even be something that's pretty fragile, like book page, an old book page. Like the music paper I used was pretty fragile, so I was really glad she did the whole spine thing because that was needed on those. So I always put mine, I don't ever line it up to the side. I don't know. It's just easier for me not to put it, try to match it right up to the edge. I'll just cut it. And then, of course, absolutely go watch her video. You will see so many other videos. I mean, I can just have her videos going one after another and just be entertained all day long. So, and then I'll be taking screenshots of different ideas that I want to try. Okay, we're putting that aside. Okay, and then, of course, we should wait till it dries before we fold it. But let's just go ahead and fold it. And the front here is going to be right side up. This side will be upside down, but you know, it doesn't matter to me. You could cover up the numbers that are upside down. You can cover them with washi tape if you wanted to. Okay, let's round the corners. I liked the 1/4 inch on this one. I just think since it's a smaller file folder, it needs the smaller one. So that's just, you know, how I feel about it. So whatever you want to do. And then she, you know, took some opposite, get that back in there, papers to make the spine. And I just had this in my scraps over here is where I it's an old encyclopedia paper where I was cleaning off my dauber or where I was inking something. So see if I get about the right size. Pretty close. I almost missed it, didn't I? Okay. I really should ink this. Do I have my inks out? Well, that's interesting. I don't, oh, here it is, but where's my dauber now? That can be fun. I feel something. Let's grab it out of the store. This is my new desk. It's got these really shallow drawers at the front. So they're good for like rulers and pens and pencils, but dimensional items kind of get stuck. Okay. So, and then she decorated hers on the front, kind of like that one I showed you that was the pink one. She decorated hers going this direction, and she put lace on the bottom, and they were just beautiful. So you must go check hers out. Okay. I guess kind of get the writing a little straight. I guess it's not a bad article from the encyclopedia. So it looks okay. Didn't glue it very well. Come on. This is definitely one of those projects you can do in front of the TV because I think that's where I did most of mine. And yeah. Okay, so there is that. One more thing we'll do. Let's put it on a tab. I have a whole thing of them already punched out. And that's not bad colors for that. Because it's got kind of the pink. Let's do it. I punched that out of an old Better Homes and Gardening book. One of mine, I made the mistake and put the tab on the front. I think it really should be on the back, but I guess it really doesn't matter. So for me, I want it on the back. So what I like about watching all people's videos is it sparks ideas, and then, you know, you can always change it up. I think that's part of the whole fun of junk journals, is sharing ideas and saying, aha, here's what I could do with that idea. Okay. So anyway, there we go. It's a blank canvas ready for things to decorate it with. And I will put this over here with my other stash of unfinished ones. And I will ink it whenever I did find my dauber, didn't I? Didn't I not ink it? Oh, yes, I did. I inked it. But this, you know what? It was funny because I had used this with a pink. This probably, and it still had a little bit in it. So anyway, yeah. So thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Not sure when that will be. Lots of stuff going this week. I was gone every day last week doing something, and this week is already filling up. At least 2 days I will be gone. So anyway, I appreciate you guys watching and commenting, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.